Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Film Buds podcast. This is episode number 132.
Yeah, I'm off my hot streak. I'm back to 0 days without an injury here at the Film Buds.
And my name is Henry.
I'm Chloe.
And we got a great show for you this time.
Oh yeah.
Not that we always don't, or not that we
sometimes don't.
Yeah. We have a review of Spike Lee's new film, Da 5 Bloods, which is now on Netflix. Yeah. And we also have a retro review of Fast Color from early 2019, which is on Hulu and maybe Amazon Prime as well.
It is.
But it's at least on, And then we have a fair bit of news to talk about, like the Oscars delay. We have the delays of like Wonder Woman and Tenet got pushed back a little bit.
Yeah.
So
that's
all
why
that
we're
to talk-
serving Fast Color. Good replacement for Wonder Woman right now.
Yeah, there you go. And also maybe we'll touch on the Bill and Ted Face the Music trailer. Chloe, have you seen this yet? The Keanu Reeves.
I just couldn't hear you. Got it.
Oh, the
Bill and Ted. Got it.
Yeah. No, you're good. And other stuff we watched. We got a listener question. So thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.
Well,
how are you,
Chloe,
Henry?
I'm
little
just,
change in the program here. You go first.
I'm all right. I am in my business classes right now.
Wow.
Online. And so that keeps me pretty busy. Although, Chloe, if I may say this.
Go forth.
First of all, I hate online classes.
Sure.
Hate them. But the worst part, by far, 2 words.
Yeah.
Discussion. Forums.
Ugh, vom. 100% agree.
I hate discussion forums. I hate them.
There's nothing worse. And it's all little BS tiddlywinks. I freaking hate it. Nope.
Nobody cares.
Nobody wants to be there. Nope.
I sure don't. It's a hassle. I hate it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be done with them.
Honestly, you have the thing where you have to respond to, you have to write your own. Oh, horrible.
Get me out of here. Give me some Tums.
Yeah.
But that's not great.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like them at all. Do you pick people? How do you decide which ones you're responding to? How do you do it?
I have no system. It's just, that looks fine.
You just scroll and pick?
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Do you read all of them and then select?
God, no.
Okay.
I just pick 2 at random and then say, okay, that's good enough. I'll respond to this one. Because I'm already so uninvested that I'm just like, let's be done.
Okay. Got it. Fair enough. Yeah. Let's be done.
Yeah.
But other than that...
other than that, all considering, I'm doing well.
Yeah. Well, that's good, Henry.
What about you, Chloe? How's stuff at your house?
Oh, pretty good. My dad, my sister, and I went to a local, I guess it's a park. I don't know. Blackwood Farms, next to my house, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like a park and it's really expansive, so you can have lots of space to yourself. And Henri, I learned how, at my 24 years of life, how to ride a bicycle.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Because I was never allowed to. I never could do it before because of my knees being, effed up.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, okay. Bicycle time. I've discussed the bicycle, I believe, on here because of it was a long journey to find each other,
Yes. Well, how'd it go?
It was okay. I only fell once, so pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
I don't know what to tell you. It was exciting, I feel like it's weird. It's such a weird, I can't think of anything else at the moment that's really like it, where it feels and seems so impossible to do, and then all of a sudden it's
You did it.
Easy breezy. You know?
Yeah.
Very
Well,
weird.
good. I'm glad, Chloe.
You can ride a bike, I'm sure.
I can. I haven't.
You're more of a razor scooter type of person.
Well, wait. Is that the? I was more of the. I guess it is the scooter, the one you push, like. Like the one that it's
like
the
a
one all
scooter.
Yeah, not a motorized one, but like a fun
the razor scooter.
I guess
razor
that's what it is.
Razor scooter kids would answer like you just did. Yes.
Okay.
They have the colored. The wheels are whatever color.
Okay.
Yes,
I had no idea what they were called. I just
really.
So
yeah.
No, I paid no attention.
What color? What color was yours?
I don't know. Maybe blue. Maybe green. It's been too long.
Okay. My guess was gonna be green. So.
Yeah, that's about right.
You're so interesting. You don't remember the color. That is so interesting. I wonder what things you remember that I don't about my.
Yeah.
What's something very specific from your childhood that you remember? Like just like an observation, not like a,
I have no idea, actually.
Perfect. Have your walls always been dark blue?
No.
What they used to be? Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
Are you joking?
Now this bedroom has always been dark blue, but when I was much younger and my brother and I lived in the same room.
Yeah. In the same room.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's been too long.
Wow, Henry. I can tell you the entire layout of my room when I was still in a crib.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't tell
Honestly. The walls were lavender. There was a gray carpet. No one can check me, so it doesn't matter, but I think that is wild. How interesting.
Thank you.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, you're a little razor scooter guy. That makes sense. I never had a razor scooter. I had my little lemon. My little lemon skateboard. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I never did much skateboarding myself, but
yeah.
That's just me.
It's a certain brand of kid, I think, for sure.
Yes.
Like the razor scooter. Yes, exactly.
Yes, but also at the same time, weirdly, I listened to all the quote unquote skater music, but I didn't skate.
Real skaters don't listen to that.
That's what I thought. People, there's like a subgenre of like skate punk or whatever, but I don't know if the skaters really listen to that. I think
I don't. None of my little buddies did.
Yeah, so I don't know what that deal is. I don't know who did it.
A lot of reggae.
Yeah, but
that's really that's funny. You mean skateboarders don't automatically love Avril Lavigne?
I don't know. That's
Did you
a good
get
question.
that reference?
Oh yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know many skaters myself aside from you, so I would have to do some research to really get to the bedrock of it. But,
I don't know very many either. I know a couple. Yeah, so I know more than you, but I'm not going to ask them. We're not like that anymore, or wherever. No. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I learned to ride a bike, so that was fun. But I went with my dad and my sister, and there are a lot of things people don't warn you about when riding a bike. It's like a painful experience on like your body parts.
It can be at first.
So maybe I'm just doing things wrong. I got this big old cut on my calf. Like I don't know. I'm a mess. What can I tell you? But it was very funny. So
it happens. It happens,
Yeah. Well, so Blackwood Farms, the place where I went, it was recently made into a public park on the weekend, but it's still a functional farm. So the elderly couple who lives in the house there were sitting on the porch, or when I was practicing my little bike, they came out, sat on the porch with some beverages, and we're just watching. And then when I finally got it, they clapped, and there was a little baby kid who clapped, and it was very cute.
Oh wow!
Yeah, but I'm not good at it yet, so let that be known.
Time.
Let that be known.
Takes time.
I'm very good at stopping.
Oh yeah.
Not
Well,
very good
that's-
starting, very good at stopping. That's basically my MO.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, cool. There you go.
Never too late. Never too late.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, well, a couple things. So if you
You have
haven't
to
become
knock. Housekeeping.
Oh yeah, housekeeping.
That's what it should be.
A few things. If you have not become a
You do it,
patron
Henry.
yet,
Henry, try.
do what? Knock?
Knock and go housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Okay, that's good.
Okay. If you haven't become a patron yet, please go to patreon.com/thefilmbuds and just help support the show, and we'd appreciate that if you haven't yet. And thank you to the people who have helped us get that started. And also my YouTube series, Beyond the Film. There's a new video up. It's every Saturday, so check that out.
It's a good one.
Oh, thank you so much.
What is it again?
And,
that sounds so shady. I watched it. What is it?
It was on Harley Quinn.
Yes.
Or Birds of Prey.
That's right.
Thank you. And also, we talked about last week the Film Buds logo
Henry, I'll
safety
teach you how to
masks.
skateboard.
Well, I've done it before. I've done it before. It's just that I've never really committed to doing it. I have skated, skateboarded.
Oh, he has skated. Okay, fine. So
I said that was fun, but hey, let's go do something else.
you have a good neighborhood for it,
Yeah.
man.
And the Film Buds logo safety masks are still in the works. We're trying to figure out the logistics of that, but if you use the contact info done through the ads that we have in our show, you can still buy good quality safety masks, and all the proceeds go to the COVID-19 cause. So if you can, we'd appreciate that if you could.
It's good stuff.
And other than that, Chloe, anything else you want to mention?
No, happy to see you, Henry.
I'm happy to see you too.
It's very dreary.
It is.
Today.
It's a rainy day here.
It will be all week apparently, but it's
man.
good for the plants. What can we do?
Yeah.
And maybe it'll stop people from playing contact sports, which is
Yes.
my soccer league is doing pickup again. I'm like, y'all, don't.
Yeah. Yeah, when I take my dog on walks, I've been seeing many parties, outdoor parties taking place. Oh yeah.
You're seeing some darties? Okay.
Some darties.
Yeah.
What's a darty?
You went to college. Day party?
Oh. Well, I never went to parties. So
Or darties.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Or maybe you did and you just didn't call them darties.
No.
Henry,
never
I
went
didn't go to any parties either. I just know the vernacular.
I went to a couple, but
I literally didn't go to any. Yeah.
you didn't. You did not miss much.
Oh, I know. I know that. That's one thing I know.
Yeah.
I don't really regret things. I think I have pretty good judgment.
I'd say so.
Yeah. And
All
if
right,
not,
well,
I'll never know.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it. Let's get into our first review, which is Spike Lee's Da 5 Bloods, currently on Netflix.
Here we go.
And we do have a clip. Take a listen.
I see ghosts, y'all. I see ghosts.
What happens to all of us, man?
Oh, you seen them too?
Yeah.
Dad come to you at night. Stormy Norm comes to me damn near every night. Now he talked to y'all like he talked to me.
Come on.
I don't think so.
Come on. Fist up.
Get in there, David. Get in there. Put your fist up, David. Come on. Go, you two there. Go ahead. Fist up, man.
Come on, Paul.
Bloods!
All right. Well, as we said, Da 5 Bloods is a Netflix original, and it's out now. It's directed by Spike Lee, and it stars Delroy Lindo, Jonathan Majors, Clark Peters, Norm Lewis, Melanie Thierry, Isaiah Whitlock Jr., Chadwick Boseman, Paul Walter Hauser, Jasper Pakkonen, Jean Reno, and some others as well.
So many great people. Take a look for yourself.
Yeah. And the synopsis is 4 African-American vets battle the forces of man and nature when they return to Vietnam seeking the remains of their fallen squad leader and the gold fortune he helped them hide.
It's not terrible. It's weak, but it's not that bad.
It's a bit weak, yeah.
It's a bit weak. It should have said nature, something else, and their inner demons or something like that. Or their unfit, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, we talked about Spike Lee a little bit last week with See You Yesterday, but he didn't direct that, but he was a producer. But this is his hugely anticipated follow-up film to Black Klansman, which we reviewed on the show as well. Chloe, was this one that you were really looking forward to?
Of course. Any Spike Lee joint, Henry, as we all know.
Of course.
Come on. I love him. I love him more and more the more I'm alive. I don't know how to say that. Because it's not really like the older I get, the more I love him. Like, because it's not about, a maturity thing. It's just like, I just love him. It just grows, like a beautiful garden.
Right.
You like it. You like a plant when you see that, that's a little you see one flower. But then when you come outside and it's like, you see that flower, the next day you see another flower, and every day it's like compounding. It's like, wow, this is so beautiful. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially
big time.
A rather good analogy. Well, not really, but by my standards, which are, low. But for his stuff, because obviously he's he does, how do I say this? His work goes together. Like he's telling the same story over like the last like 30 years, So they do like kind of compound in a very full, rich way.
Right.
And he's always solid.
Oh, yeah.
And he just has like the clearest voice. And like what I mean by that is like you'd be able to tell a Wes Anderson movie faster, but Spike Lee's stuff is just so kind of it's how do I say? It's like, because I want to say it doesn't conform, but that's not the intention either. It's not like militant in any of its stuff. It just is. He just kind of exists as a filmmaker, and I think that comes from how he kind of like started from, up by his bootstraps, just kind of started from nothing and put it all on the line to make his first movie. That kind of thing. I guess like he's just very true to that kind of like naturalistic film. I don't know. You know how I talk about like things seem like kids doing them almost? Like I say like it seems like a play in kids' backyard. That's not in a dismissive way, obviously, but that's kind of how I feel about Spike Lee. Like he just does not compromise. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He doesn't even think of it. He's just doing his thing. That's kind of the point. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he has a brand for his movies, like a Spike Lee joint. Like, that's so cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just the coolest.
Well, with that being said, what did you think of Da 5 Bloods?
Well, first of all, the movie made a lot more sense than anything I just said. I couldn't even tell you. That was a fever dream we all just lived through together. That's beautiful. Great. But, yes. So definitely was anticipatory, especially because Black Klansman, I think, is still probably my favorite movie he's ever done, just because it was like so incredibly impactful. And this is kind of, they're made very close together, but this is also just kind of like turn one page from Black Klansman to Da 5 Bloods, and you're kind of there, which, like I said, he's always talked about racial inequality and inequity, and everything in America and how that manifests in kind of the everyday life, that kind of thing, which makes it, it's really powerful and also visceral, just because he like films on the streets kind of thing, you know what I mean? So, but I guess because everything is so obviously, okay, let me back up. It's my catchphrase. Okay. Let me back up. I watched a couple interviews, right? And the most annoying, I'm being annoying. I know. I'm always annoying. Oh. But the thing that bothered me, I like rolled my eyes in every interview I listened to. The first question they asked him was like, this movie's so timely. Like, what do you think about like whatever? And every time I rolled my eyes, and this was from people of several backgrounds, even like I know Al Roker, like I'm sure he didn't write his own questions, but for some reason I watched another Al Roker. But like, I think the only interviewer who I saw not ask the question was Trevor Noah, which kind of, makes sense, I guess, because it's like such a stupid question. Like, it's been timely for over 400 years. Like, it's not, just because you're paying attention to it now, it's in the news or whatever, doesn't mean this movie could have come out literally any time and it would have been appropriate. You know what I mean? Like, of course, right now is a lot of protests and stuff, but sorry, I did the thing. But Henry told me not to smack my lips. True.
Well, I know I was guilty of it as well. We're equals.
Oh, thank you, Henry. It means so much.
Oh yeah, no problem.
So, but yeah, that question's just so problematic in and of itself, right? Like, just because something's not on TV everywhere for being like grandiose, and because other people are paying attention, like movies and entertainment, everything aren't supposed to, and TV and news, for instance, even like interviewers aren't supposed to take their lead from what people in the streets are doing in that way. Like, they're supposed to shed light on things, which then should, inspire, as in whatever way that manifests, the community, right? But it's kind of the opposite. Right. So I was just so annoyed every time I heard an interviewer ask, like, the first thing they said was like, how do you feel about this being so timely? And like, it's like, have you not watched the man's filmography? Literally every movie he's made for, I think, probably like 30 years, right? At least. It's like,
just about, yeah.
It's like, have you not been paying attention? What are you doing? Oh my God. So that kind of really bothers me. Like, they try to make it seem like it's either some like big miracle that like somehow these two events like somehow came together, or like, we saved it for this or something. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing about that, I guess. But that had nothing to do with how I felt about the movie. It was just really bothering me throughout the interviews. But like I said, or maybe who knows what I've said, but I'm having a day. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Yeah, that's all good.
I'm trying to stay awake here, but Henry, your beautiful glowing face is like a personal sun, just reminding me it's daytime. But
yeah. Doesn't really look like it outside, but...
No, that's not helping, but I love this weather. Oh my gosh. When did you watch Fast Color? We're skipping ahead just a minute.
A couple days ago. Oh. But I watched... I watched Defy Bloods this morning.
Watching Fast Color and weather like this is a moment. I guess Defy Bloods too, to be fair. Okay, basically... I'll be concise now. I'm with everyone. Thank you for still being here. So sorry. Okay.
Great.
You're going to have to put this time in the notes so people can be like, if you don't want to hear the musings of a mad woman,
the
skip
review
ahead.
Starts here. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, no, that'll be like the last minute of the podcast.
Yeah.
So, what I will say is he's so, like I said before, I think Spike Lee's movies, not despite, but like, he's very focused, understandably so, on a very important, very, he certainly represents his culture, American culture, Black culture in America especially, that needs more representation. And obviously he has a voice with which to do so accurately. But, it never gets repetitive, even though, like I'm saying, the world certainly gets repetitive in the same mishigas constantly. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I loved how timely this movie was,
Ooh, exactly. So, but like, despite, he never, at least for me, he never makes me tired with his movies. He never makes me feel like emotionally drained or like, do you know the thing of like when you're walking through an art museum like all day and it's like hour like 4, which is not all day, I'm aware, but I'm narcoleptic, so it's basically my all day. But you know when you're walking through a museum, you know, like a really big, really, you know, no, you don't. I mean, so far. I got you. Listen to the end. You're looking at all the art, and then you hit this spot where it becomes almost like filmy, and you can't take in the beauty anymore. And you're like, ugh, this is a moment, a fatigue of sorts, right? So obviously, that's different than, you know, that's beauty, and this is not beauty by any stretch of the imagination. But it's the same kind of idea. Like you're taking in the same substance, I guess, but he presents it always in such a uniquely creative way, again without the like he doesn't force it by any means, which is so impressive to me, you know what I mean? Like it's just, he's so natural, and I think it's just honestly because he has been able to use his voice, his vision to see everything, which I think, you know, it gives him endless opportunity to put the stories he cares about into real life in all these different scenarios. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, in short, I always love him. Of course, I think what he does is incredibly important. I don't know why everyone thinks he's grumpy. It's like another Barry Sanders situation. Yes, everyone thinks Spike Lee is the worst. I don't understand. Sweet as pie. He's hilarious. I love his dress sense. He's amazing. I love his glasses. Yes.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
He's like up there with Roger Deakins as far as like cute.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I love him.
Yeah. So, basically, he knows what he's doing, knows what he wants. He's got so much heart in the movie. That's what comes through the most. This movie's no exception. I think it's incredibly well done. Like, it's never, I was not, this, as we all know, this is much more your kind of thing than mine.
Yeah, I'd say
like,
so.
To me, this is like the antithetical version. Now, to be fair, I haven't seen this movie. So it's the antithetical version of what I imagine that movie with like Bryan Cranston and who else in that movie? Bryan Cranston.
Oh,
Forrest Whitaker, maybe?
Last Flag Flying?
This is like the this is like Glinda the Good. This is like the good twin for me of that movie, even though I haven't seen it, but that's just my vibe. But
yeah.
And I like the sound. You didn't like it? Or you're saying it's not like that movie?
No, it's like that movie, but I'd say that the end result or the kind of the discussion is quite different.
Well,
like they're in the same. Well, I mean, it's all about. Well, I mean, it's all about this son who is killed, and these men come together and reunite to give this. Well, I guess it is similar.
Yeah,
but,
I know it's not exactly the same.
But it's not dealing with the war itself. It's more so the.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's necessary to do so in a movie that's apparently supposed to have such weight, because it's obviously, you know, like an albatross that's permanently around someone's neck, as they go into very well in this movie, I think. And it's, I think it's so good. I think he's so talented.
Comparing the two, Defy Bloods is better. Like Last Flag Flying is more lighter fare, but it still gets into some very effective and kind of emotional parts with those characters. Now, Defy Bloods covers a lot more ground, which, you know, it's better for it, but also I think there's still a place for that movie as well, because there are some very interesting discussions being had, even if it's not, you know, a landmark movie.
Well, fine. But I said, in my world, Last Flag Flying is the bad twin, where I rolled my eyes at the trailer, and Defy Bloods is the good version.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'll agree that I did not like the trailer for Last Flag Flying. It was more so when I actually saw it.
Henry, I know. Oh my gosh, all right. I know. I was using it. Oh my word.
Well, just saying.
Okay, well, it looked good. Good story. I was never bored, even though, like I said, it's not my kind of deal. And it's kind of, like, it's long. What was it, like 2.5 hours?
It's quite long.
Yeah, it's long, and it's kind of, sorry. it doesn't like travel very much, I guess, if that makes sense. It's a lot of the scenery can be kind of monotonous, that kind of thing, but it doesn't matter because the storytelling's so good. The acting style isn't really my jam, but it didn't bother me either. It was kind of more like from where I sit, it was more like a play, as I say, except for Chadwick Boseman. But
how and in what way is the acting not your style?
It's just like I said, I can kind of pick. And to be fair, most of those guys are stage actors, so like of the quartet, so it kind of makes sense. It's just I like very, very. It's like a personal thing. I enjoy very subtle. Like, is that person even alive? Very. So you're waiting to see, a breath. I like some subtle acting. So,
Yeah.
Plus the words are all very. It's very poetic dialogue and very dense. So I understand why it's communicated with such gravitas. So and obviously another good thing about Spike Lee's stuff that it's something I said that I liked about what's the Jesse Eisenberg movie?
Resistance?
Yeah. The thing I said I like about Resistance is that, and Spike Lee does it well, is that they kind of knock on the window and remind you that you're looking through to a story. So, which Spike Lee does so well, like allowing the actors to be. That's the kind of thing I mean about Spike Lee being so clean, and knowing his. Oh my God, the thing I'm having with the lip smacking now is like when you think about blinking and you're like, oh my God, I'm blinking.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So, but anyway.
But no, we both do it, so it's not just you.
Well, I'm just grateful I have lips. Can't complain.
Hey, me too.
Like that song from VeggieTales, but you probably didn't. Did you watch VeggieTales?
I didn't.
Nah, that doesn't surprise me. There's a song about loving your lips.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
People out there know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. A lot of people know. So, anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. So he's just clean and he just does what he thinks is best for the story. It's just like unfilters the wrong word. I don't know. Untainted creativity and expression, like keeping the four guys old through the whole thing, except for like the picture in the end. But you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like that's so. I just can't love anything more than I loved that decision, honestly, in so many ways.
Well, let's take a little quick sponsor break.
Let's take it.
Protect yourself and your loved ones with the most comfortable and breathable face masks on the market. They are washable and reusable. We use the best proprietary polycotton fibers to provide you with a quality protective experience. For details on our masks or to place an order, please email us at mark@dunnmfg.com. That's Mark with a K at dunnmfg.com. Please note that all proceeds of these sales will go to help the COVID-19 cause. Thank you and stay safe.
Go ahead.
Cool.
I need my inhaler.
Well, yeah, I like you, I'm a very big Spike Lee fan, and I really liked Black Klansman, and my favorite, as I said on the last show, my favorite by far of his is Chirac, which came out and is the film before Black Klansman. And thinking back, if there were very few times where I would call a movie perfect, but I remember when I saw Chirac, that's how I felt.
Dang.
And
that's
and
awesome.
also with the case with Mad Max Fury Road, which both came out in that same year.
Oh, what a year for Henry. Wow.
I mean, it was just a great year in general.
And one got a lot of attention and the other didn't. Weird.
Yes. Weirdly.
weird. I wonder. It's
what's
so
up
weird.
with that?
Yeah. We'll talk about that with I got some tea on Fast Color as well, so we'll talk about that.
Cool. And yeah, so I thought the trailer looked very interesting. I like war movies, and I thought that just the Vietnam War setting was very good, especially with someone like Spike Lee tackling it.
Can I give some backstory before I let you talk at all?
Please.
Because I think it's so interesting talking about Spike Lee's take on the Vietnam war story. Because do you know that the script, oh boy, what was it called? I don't remember, but honestly, it had a name very similar to like, what's the movie called that I've just dissed and you got a little sassy about? A little salty?
Last Flag Flying.
Yeah, it was a name kind of like that, right? And that was kind of the vibe,
Okay.
and it was about 4 white men doing it, so it didn't have any of the, it had the, it was like the bones, maybe, something like that, you know, but it didn't have, anyway, so it was a fully written thing, and it was these 2 dudes, and then, because what made me look into it is because usually it's Spike Lee and his partner, right, writing things. But this had 4 names. I said, "What the heck is this about?"
Yeah.
So I looked up. So the producer that was, so I guess that movie, the script got kind of greenlit almost. You know what I mean? Like the red light was about to end. You roll up, you hadn't seen the yellow light, so the red light's almost over. So like almost a green light. You know? Yeah. So I guess the guy, I can't remember his name. Very Jewy name, not that matters, but that dude was the producer, I guess, supposed to help him, and he was like, a little bit. And so he was like, Spike Lee, come over here. And Spike Lee was like, okay, I can work with this. So then they took the script and obviously,
I'd like to see that happening.
obviously turned it on its little head. But that's what I'm talking about. I just love that. So I wanted that to be some background for you, because originally it was going to be kind of that, like, what's that David O. Russell movie? Kind of that kind of
3 Kings.
Yeah, kind of that kind of vibe, kind of deal, which isn't even his because he stole the script. But sorry, everyone, I can't remember the original guy. But that kind of deal, kind of thing, very do. But then Spike Lee said, "Okay," but but that's my point. Is he's not trying. That's how do I say it? I don't like the term preachy. I don't know why, but I think it's because saying something's preachy is almost like dismissing people's truths. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like they call it preachy because like it makes you uncomfortable or something like that, right? But it's a reality. So that's why I don't like that. But he saw it, the story, through his eyes, with his heart, with his soul, with his history, and it brought so much to it. And that's what I mean when I say like he has endless material to work with, because he really can apply all that. And he puts so much thought and detail into everything, and not in the, I really love it in directors like Greta Gerwig and so on, who put literally like meticulous detail into every shot and every, like, oh, let's move that inkwell over half an inch so we can see the light touch the badoop boop, right? But his is like with Hart, like he's meticulous with, he's a library of knowledge, especially Black history, and it's so incredible. Like you can tell when I love how he lets you in on his process, with that kind of familiar tone that I think he tends to have in his movies anyway. And you can kind of see it with like the camera work, that kind of thing, which used to be maybe a little more organic, but now he still puts it in, But I was gonna let you talk. I totally forgot. This is still backstory. Did I get away from it?
I don't know.
I gave you the backstory. It's fine.
Okay.
I saw your sad little face. I saw the single. I saw the Chris. Which Chris is that? Who knows?
I have no idea.
The Chris from Princess Diaries and Star Trek.
Oh.
What's his name?
Chris Pine?
There we go. I saw the Chris Pine little tear. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Come on. It's like the most famous. Oh my gosh. It's like the second most famous Oscar gif of all time.
Okay. Yeah. And no, Chloe, I'm just happy to be talking to you.
You too, but well, you're happy to listen to me talk. I appreciate that.
Well, tomato.
Henry, you're wonderful.
Oh, you are too.
I say tomato, potato.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
It's fun.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try it.
Say potato, potato. All right. Or sometimes I just say potato, potato.
Okay. Well, that's different. It's unexpected. So I like it. And yeah, anyway, I was looking forward to it, and I didn't really know what to expect, but I think with Spike Lee, that's kind of a good thing. You don't really know what you're going to get, but it's really exciting in that way. And I thought once it really got into the heart of it, I thought it was amazing. I still think I prefer Chirac and Black Klansman over this and some of his others, but it's almost like talking about Tarantino, where like even lesser Tarantino is still pretty much always very, very good.
He got a little Tarantino for a moment here. He sneezed up a little. He said, "Excuse me, there. That was a little Tarantino, cuzzy."
Yeah,
for any Yiddish
I would say Tarantino takes from Spike Lee as well.
For sure. I feel like there's a mutual affection there. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a love-hate thing. I feel like every couple years, they can't quite decide. You know what I mean? It's like, will they or won't they?
Yeah.
I think my other favorite Spike Lee movie is Inside Man.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
So good.
I would say the only Spike Lee film I don't love is Old Boy, the remake.
Yeah.
It's not great. It still kind of confuses me as to why he made that.
Me too.
But anyhow.
I
thought it was
watch again. That movie's old now.
I'd be down. Wait, the original or the remake?
His.
Okay.
It's still old.
Yeah.
I don't know how old. Time is a construct, whatever.
Yeah.
Flat circles.
Yeah, I thought it was just, it gets, one thing about the movie, it gets intense real quick. Like it
Thank
gets,
God.
Yeah, there are moments of perfectly quiet, calm, or quiet and calm, but then it gets real intense very quickly and effectively so. Like I think anything dealing with the mine, stepping on the mine, that scene was
I lost my whoa.
It was crazy. I thought especially the whole rope thing, like that, it's just, that's...
Oh, yeah, that was wild.
Where the tying the rope,
wild.
And I thought the dynamics between the characters, I thought Delroy Lindo was quite amazing. At times, maybe a little too much in your face constantly.
That's what I'm saying. He's a stage actor.
Yeah, but still, his performance by the end and the arc
and it fits
of the character.
Anyway. You can get away with it with that character, yeah. And the talking to the camera, yeah.
Yeah, all that I thought was amazing and very powerful, especially with how it's written.
And that's it.
No,
go ahead. So sorry.
That's okay.
Love Spike Lee. You know this. I'm so sorry.
I do too.
I know. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
And so I thought the arcs of all the characters, especially in dealing with war, where while of course there are going to be sides in most wars where regardless of how someone looks at a war, there's still going to be the individuals who are fighting, who regardless of why they're fighting, they're still going to could have a hatred for the other side purely by what they experience on a personal, intimate level with friends being killed. And so they present a very good perspective of someone.
See that.
No?
I
mean, because
you mean when he calls when he calls that dude the, slanderous terms,
Well, I got more so like where you see the anger from. There's like the guy on the boat towards the beginning,
That's
and
what I'm
also
talking
the guy towards the end where they're being ambushed by that group. Where you see that, not to say that they're justified, but like they have a hatred for the other side purely not even in terms of the big cause of the war, but just for this kind of person killed a friend of mine, so I'm going to hate you. Like the guy on the boat saying, you killed my
100%.
mother and my father.
Yeah.
But of course, on the opposite side, the people can have the exact same feeling. And so it's like, regardless of what the war was about, there's still this kind of hatred on both sides.
Crap.
And so I thought they did it. Huh?
I said that war wasn't about crap, which is like a huge part of
which makes
part of the movie.
Which makes it even worse. And
it makes it a perfect landscape for the story he's trying to tell, especially like I love that he took it from no shade to those people, but like I love that he took it from a script that wasn't even really thinking about that stuff. Like that's one of the it's a huge atrocity, as we know in American, and global history. Like he makes a lot of good points about, you go ahead. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna keep doing this forever.
And so but also at the same time, while they present a rounded perspective, they also make a point of like when the Delroy Lindo is talking to the French guy and he's like, okay, that's just an ignorant one-sided American perspective, which is, is there, but also they do a good point of bringing kind of a quote unquote roundedness to the characters and how as to why they're acting the way that they are. And so all of that I thought was very well developed and well written with how the characters evolve and what you learn about them. And so I thought just the arc of the story was very impactful and it was very well shot. It looks great. Like the Vietnam setting was great.
Yeah.
And I think just, I hate to say it, that, I mean, it of course it could have, as you said, it could have come out at any time and still be very timely. But I think just with everything becoming so elevated or everything going on these days, it's like, it just feels so, it speaks so much, even though if this had come out in the 70s, it could be just as impactful or whenever.
If this came out any day of the last 400 years, well,
exactly,
400 years ago, they would have said you're a witch and probably like burned him because movies. But you take my meaning.
Which really speaks to Spike Lee's storytelling. And I think if I had to pick one director out there who's not just political message, but just message to the world I would align with or take the most to heart, it would probably be Spike Lee's. Just how he says things and what he says. It's clear it's not like he's saying, okay, Republicans are bad, liberals are good. It's just like him saying, okay, what's the right thing for people to do? Yeah, the truth.
The right thing.
Which, I get, which, speaks to, aptly titled his first film. And so that's what really comes through. It's like, okay, what's the right move in terms of treating people right and how to go about living? And it's like, and it's not preachy. It's just like the kind of right versus wrong. And he kind of embeds that in all his movies so well. And it really speaks to everybody in a good way. Yeah.
Well, I think that's one of the things, this was what came to mind earlier, just because it's so at the forefront, I think, for me with his movies, is Spike Lee always comes from a place of sympathy, if not empathy, for a situation, really sees the full picture and acknowledges like allyship and everything. It's not, his movies, and I think especially they've become less and less kind of angry, not that they ever were particularly, but they've kind of become more and more gentle. But I think it's really obvious, like you were saying, with, he's able to really focus and I don't know if appreciate's the right word, but care about, and he makes us care about, a black man with, anyone, first of all, with a Make America Great Again hat, you're probably just like, okay, bye. But then a black man with it, you're like, do you understand what you're doing to yourself? Mm-hmm. Like,
which they argue in the movie. Even.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, do you get this? So, but then, you dig deeper and deeper kind of, and just, again, with empathy and sympathy, you can see how someone comes to conclusions of hatred and kind of forgets who they are, and to almost like care and respect them, like care about and respect themselves, kind of, and just hear the language of hate, which I think it's really important to show that, because it's also, it's a cycle. You can't really blame someone for coming to such a place in their life when, the Vietnam War, I think, is indisputably was just a completely unnecessary travesty. And Spike Lee does a really good job, I think, and this is like his writing, this is obviously his choice, but I think, whatever, he does a really good job of showing a lot like what the sides actually are, I think, in life. Like, it's not like in Black Klansman, I told you I really appreciated that, like, the Jewish man and like the black man were working together without any kind of, you just don't see that a lot, kind of like, how do I say? There's like a Jewish saying that's said, I'm going to mess it up, but it's like, kindness is shown to, or kindness is caring about the other, compassion is seeing no other. So I think that's another reason why his movies are so powerful, because they really are like a guidebook, like like in a lot of the interviews I watched, he was talking, of course they, timely, and they brought up the protests and everything, and he was saying like, you see a lot of people walking in the streets, and that, that's a win, and that tells you that you're not going to lose, you separate, divide and conquer. So I think it's just important, we talk about media, movies and everything show you a reality that, like we talked about Hollywood, it kind of like shows you what could be, what could have been, and everything like that. I'm getting way off topic here with what I was talking about. But my point is, I think Spike Lee always comes from a place of empathy and sympathy and kindness, and that's why it resonates so well. That's why he can hit that's why his stuff can be so elegant and beautiful, and yeah, kind of classic when he's talking about such like violent and important and militant on, just all these things, just like the most rageful, injustice. It doesn't get much worse than like the injustice that we're talking about, which is why I started this train of thought was the Vietnam War, which is just god awful. But like I said, he talks about the real side. So it kind of, like in this movie and a lot of his stuff, it's, this movie especially, it's money, and power versus everybody else, which I think is so important, because in the Vietnam War, the reason it's the perfect backdrop is because you had, like they said, everyone who went basically was drafted and went because God knows why, not for them, not for, World War II is a little more interesting. My grandfathers both, enlisted and everything and lied about their age and stuff, so they could, because it's something obviously worth fighting for. But like Vietnam is just, it's like Iraq. It's like total crap for like 3 people want more money, so they're destroying the world, right? So, like you were speaking to the hate from one to the other, it just kind of, it shows where the unification should be there. I think this movie does a really good job of highlighting that by pointing out, like you said, all the parallels kind of, and that they really don't have anything against each other, but I'm getting all over the place, but it's like, so that's the thing about his movies. If you don't want to listen to me make no sense, you can just watch the movie and you'll take it all in. It's great. And it's also just a good story. Like, that's something else. He just has it, but I love Chadwick Boseman's character so
he's great.
Much.
Yeah.
And I love how, spoiler, I love how little of him there was. Like, it was really upsetting. Like, I was like, I just want more Boseman in here, okay?
Yeah,
but, like,
I was surprised how little he was in it.
Yeah, but it's perfect because that's how they're feeling. Because to them, he was like their, guiding light. And so they're missing him. Again, Spike Lee, honestly, at the end of the day, I think it's just like a master of putting empathy into art. I think it's like amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I went all over the place. My God.
No, it's okay. And I think in terms of him preaching this, or not preaching, but trying to just show the right thing to do. Some people watching it might be upset that there's this Donald Trump political commentary in it.
They won't be watching it. I can tell you.
But really, when you watch it, it's like he's not trying to say, okay, again, he's not doing a Democrat versus Republican thing. He's just essentially pointing out, okay, who's doing the right thing for people and who isn't. And it's not a political game at all. It's just like a right versus wrong. And he does a great job of like giving you truth, but not. And if you don't like it, you're just kind of denying, as cheesy as it sounds, you're just denying the truth and denying reality. And he does a great job of putting it there and not.
He puts it there in a kind way. I think that's what it is.
Exactly. He's like
you have to.
It's like, here, this is the state of things.
Yeah, and it's kind of about like healing. Like, he really points out that hatred comes from a place of brokenness, and they even talk about that because kind of the two people who wear the Make America Great Again hat, right, is this totally broken man who's had PTSD from a war that he shouldn't have had to be a part of because it shouldn't have happened, but also like they say in the movie, like black people built this country and have, against their will and of course, disproportionately, flung into wars and everything like this.
Right.
So this man who's just kind of destroyed and driven to hatred because he feels so alone in the world and almost feels like a part of, it seems like he feels like the only way to be part of anything is to do so through hatred. As we all know, that's a popular thing, even bonding over talking about someone you think is annoying or whatever is like it's like a common, I don't know, trope isn't the right word, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But so there's that. And then the other one is the other person who wears the hat is like the money grubbing, doesn't care about anyone kind of thing. And of course, there's a big theme in the movie about, the value of, riches and stuff versus, at any cost kind of thing. So I think again, he's just like really understanding, which doesn't shut anybody down, and he doesn't treat anyone like they're stupid. Like, he doesn't treat the Trump supporter of the group like he's an idiot. He just treats him like he's hurting because he is, know? And he has a son. I think the story with his son is so important. The writing is so good that everything means so much.
Yeah.
Like even
and
saying, go ahead.
I was just going to say that character develops so well because, as you were saying, of terms of him feeling alone. So he does reunite with these other veterans. And of course, that's a comfort to him that he can be back with this group of people.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it goes even further in showing that he feels that he's worse off than they are in terms of his mental state. And so then he feels alone because of that, which is an interesting level up on that kind of discussion. And then also towards the end, not really to spoil it, you see that his hatred or his anger, even he is aware of it.
Yeah.
And it's like heartbreaking to see he's become so broken that even he knows it, but he can't.
Yeah.
Many times he can't overcome it himself, even if he knows he's doing it.
Yeah.
And which really speaks to reality in many ways. And everything with the sun, with how that goes up and down is as you said, is very good.
Yeah.
And
I won't say it, but my favorite part, like the most moving part to me, was like at the end there with there's a line that I think is really strong, and I don't want to say it, but
okay,
where he's like, "We don't."
Wait, sorry.
I can
that
put
again?
in the chat.
Okay.
Look at us being all tech savvy.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. But this line I'm talking about that I don't want to spoil, but you'll know when you see it. I think it's just like it's very near the end. It might be I think it is one of the like very last lines because the end is like a montage. So but it's just so powerful because it is true. Like MLK said, the arc of time bends toward justice. Like things are getting better and better with each generation. Like people are getting better and better with each generation thereof. Like, so I think it's a very strong message. It's like a huge movie. Oh my gosh, my head is a blender
it's
right
really
now. Like,
rich with material and
yeah, because it's all there.
Unpack.
That's the thing. I wish he didn't have all the material, but dang, that's what I was saying. At some point, or God knows. But a thing I really like is he knows their movies and everything, but he's like you can see him like while writing the script being like, oh yeah, this reminds me of this time in history. And he just puts it in the movie. And I think that's so cool. Like, it's so good. Like, you do learn something. Someone, he shows you pictures, whatever, something might relate to you directly, and you're like, oh, I really want to look into that person. Like, even the thing about being pigeon-toed, because I've always been very pigeon-toed because of my knee problems, and I was like, oh my God, all those cool people are pigeon-toed? Oh my word. Like, that kind of thing. Like, just, there's little things for kind of everyone,
Yeah, and I really liked his intercutting of photographs and illustrations throughout.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like even the that's what I mean. It's like, I mean, that's stuff that I really liked, and like even that 18-year-old Medal of Honor winner towards the beginning that they show, like that's such a moving.
Yeah, where's that movie? I think that's the point.
Yeah, like that's such a important aspect, and he really repeats that and really gives people justice and screen time, for lack of a better word. And he's so thoughtful. It's just, it's crazy. Like,
and I think you can tell how naturally he comes by it. Like,
exactly,
I think it just flows out of him, as opposed to, which both are admirable, but I think a lot of people really have to try to like fill something. And I think with him, it just kind of flows out.
Yeah. And there were times where I was like, there's just so much here. I can't believe that it's all there and it's being said so well, but he did it.
He always does it. Dang.
Yeah.
It's so impressive. And also, like, we're talking about all the, the deep stuff, but also, like, it's just good. Like, it's just such a good movie. It's got a lot of plot. It's still like a little bit of, it's got the very, like, kind of like a classic Grecian, like a poem kind of vibe to me. Like, they're like, it's treasure hunting and these characters come in and out and like drama here and blah blah blah. So like, it also is just like a full movie, and all that stuff.
I agree.
Music's good, characters are interesting, some tea,
Oh yeah,
some cookies, whatever, I don't know, it's good.
Yeah,
it's exactly what you would expect from Spike if you really pay attention. I think a lot of people have misconceptions about him. I don't know why. Like, at least that's how it comes across in the media, but we all know why, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, now, besides Black Klansman, how does this rank with his others?
That's interesting. For me... Oh, sorry. I'm making all math noises. I don't know. That's a good question. Black Klansman really did something to me, for sure. And this is so powerful. A lot of movies I was just going, oh
like,
the
big
whole
time.
way. I was kind of shaking my head going,
It's like he's as you've touched on, he speaks, this sounds so cheesy, but like he speaks truth, and it's almost being in a movie like this, it's almost, you almost do a double take as to like, how did you say that so simply and so bluntly? But it's like,
and that's what
it makes total sense. It's just that, like, being in a film like this, you're like, wait, that's absolutely correct. And it's not, it's well done.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the thing with him. Like, all his stuff is, I mean, God willing, it will have a timestamp very soon. But what I mean to say, not the subject matter, but just his style and everything is so timeless. I think, Yeah. I agree. He's the great, Spike Lee. Man, oh man. Yeah, I don't know where it ranks, honestly. Black Klansman, like I said, kind of had a special. I do think like I said, I think he does get better and better, which is so cool. But and I think that's because he put so much of himself, and again, just natural flow. Like, I think just the older he gets and the more he learns and sees and witnesses and takes part in and experiences, like, the better his stuff is going to be, which is, how a real artist should be, I think.
Yeah. All right. Well,
what about you? Where's the rank for you?
It would be in the top half.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I think so. Chirac, and then I think Do the Right Thing might be second, and then maybe Black Klansman would be third. I haven't seen that other war film he did, like Miracle at St. Anna. I haven't seen that.
Oh, I have seen that. That was recent too, right? Yeah, pretty recent.
I think it was like in the late 2000s.
Really? Oh, well, maybe I
I think so. I could be wrong.
I mean, I probably also, to be fair, saw it after it came out, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's just as good.
Yeah. And Malcolm X would be up there.
Yeah.
But this would be above Malcolm X.
I agree. But that's hard to do, man. Malcolm X.
Yeah. But it's something.
Yes.
All right, well,
who knows? I'm so sorry. I feel like I didn't do that movie any justice. That was a disaster.
No. I mean, no, we. Well,
everybody should watch it, and it's very interesting. He's not. We didn't even get into the technical stuff. I'll move on. Don't worry. But like the way he just like chooses to use this camera technique, this one, that one. Like, yes, do it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Love it.
Yeah, and it's not like a gimmick, you know.
That's what I'm saying with him. He just does it. That's exactly what I mean. No gimmicks. Can I tell you this really funny thing?
Please.
This is like this is the best thing ever. So we went to I'm gonna screw it up. I'm so upset. I go to the beach usually with Mary and Meg
Can I just say, I think we've gotten into the habit of right around the hour mark of getting into a story.
Really?
Like last week we had the thing about the maze, the corn maze.
That is too funny.
Yeah. This is our little new segment here.
Yeah. Traumatic passive Chloe. I love it. No, but this one isn't traumatic. But I was with Mary and Meg because they have a house at the beach and we go to Outer Banks, like that new show. In case you're wondering, they should have cast us in it, but fine.
Cinematography by a guy who went to UNC Greensboro.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Where's it shot? Is it shot in Wilmington?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Probably
not. With the freaking taxes, ruined my college experience. That's why I went to Wilmington. Then all the movie places, all the whatever shut down. Okay, so anyway. So we were going and we went to, there's like nothing there at Oak Island, so we went to like the town over. And there was a big store and it said everything on sale, no gimmicks. This story actually isn't funny. And so we walk around the store and it's like the typical, like, I don't know how you describe like a very Southern American like beach store. Like everything.
Yes, I know them well.
Yeah, everything is either like, everything's like tie-dyed, but like for some reason, I don't know. Everything's tie-dye and like starchy, but like not cute. Like I love me some tie-dye, but it's like the opposite. And it, like all the pants or shorts have like a word across the butt, like that kind of thing's going on. Like, and then there's all these weird little things with like little weird, like, I don't know, like dead creatures and colored liquid as keychains kind of thing.
The words across the butt, that's so North Carolina.
Yeah.
I can't even express it.
True. So, yeah, just in case you didn't know where you were when you, everyone needs to know where they are when they got a bit of band. So anyway, so all that kind of stuff, that is a huge store. And so like no gimmicks, whatever, right? And we walk in and everything is, it's clearly, they printed it. Okay, so basically it was very clear that what happened was everything was on sale by like the same amount, like 50% off or something like that of everything, right? But it was very obvious that they just marked it up, or it was originally double what the actual like MSRP is, which is what the half off price was. So they're just charging full price. So we left the store.
That's North Carolina.
Yeah, and it's a huge sign that says no gimmicks. And so we walk out and we go, that's just because it's one big gimmick. And that's just been like a thing for the three of us. We just say no gimmicks because it's just one big one if something's like really sucky. That wasn't a good story, so sorry.
That's all good. It's all right. Well, it's a heavy 4.5 for me.
There's lots of good stories about the beach I haven't told you, but
oh yeah,
that place is crazy. We were there during a hurricane once, and it's like right on the water. Her beach house. That was wild. Oh, this is actually really funny. So we were watching the news in the beach house, right? And like during the hurricane or whatever, because we couldn't leave. It was like too late to leave. You know what I mean? We got like stuck, and it's like right on the water. It's really old. Like it's been in their family forever. Like very rickety. No air conditioning or anything like that, right? So we were right. So we're on the water watching TV on like, and there's no cable or anything. So we were watching on like an iPad or whatever. You know what I mean? Easy, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we were watching it and we're like, and there's a lady talking about there's a hurricane. She's in like a what's it called? I want to say it's not called a suit skirt. What's that called? I don't know. It's just called you know what I'm talking about? What's it called?
Pants? I don't know.
Like what Hillary Clinton wears. And if I mention her name, it means I really want to get to the bottom because I do not like mentioning her name. What is it? Oh my God. This is embarrassing. It's not a surprise that I don't own any skirt suits.
There you go.
Anyway, you take my meaning. She was like dressed as an anchor, right? And so she was by the water and the hair was blowing. Everything's crazy. Like, okay, this is going to be a big old hurricane. Like, I don't know if you know about climate change. Probably not because you live in North Carolina. But anyway, that kind of thing, right? And we're like, where is she? She was like, is that us? She was literally in front of the beach house. Like our beach, like Mary and Meg's beach house, like where we were. And we could see the TV. I mean, we could see the house on the screen. And so, like,
surreal.
We're like, is that really? And so one of us, like, went out on the deck and, like, waved. And we're like, oh, my God.
There you go.
It was wild.
Small world.
That also wasn't a good story, but it's what came to mind.
We're getting little looks into your life.
Little tidbits.
Yes. All right, well, let's move on. Let's get to our retro review, which is Fast Color.
We didn't rate it.
We do have a clip. Yeah, I gave it heavy 4.5.
No, you did not. Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Listeners, let us know.
Oh, yeah.
Did you really?
I did.
I can't believe it. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay. I give it. This one, I don't know how good this one is. Okay, so in my get ready. So my grandparents' garage, there was like right by the door to go into the garage, there was a like just shelving or whatever. And my grandfather was a colonel in the army, as we've discussed. And there was, I guess my sister at one point made him, like when she was really little, made him a present. But what happened was I'm pretty sure she took one of his like official like caps, with all the stuff, and like glued little army guys onto it. But like for like a scene, like there was an event happening there. Right. So she was telling a little story with those little army, those little green army figures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, but she glued them onto one of his actual hats. Yes, but it was beautiful, and he loved it.
That's good.
But it really did manage to tell a story, which was very interesting.
Huh.
That's what I give it.
Cool. All right.
Oh, but also, when I give it, is me looking at it, and there's like kind of dust, and I haven't turned the lights on. Okay.
All right. Well, that's a good little image.
Well.
All right. Well, let's get into Fast Color, and we do have a clip as well. So take a listen.
Take a listen.
What do they look like?
You don't know?
I've never seen them.
Why not?
I don't know. I just can't.
Hasn't Bo told you what they look like?
I think she wants to hear it from you.
After you put back together whatever it is you took apart, everyone sees this object, but you see the colors. It's like an after effect, an echo. Suddenly, there are all these colors moving over everything, fast like a race.
How does it feel?
Really warm. It's like when you're about to cry, but you're happy.
Okay. All right, we're good. All right, let's Fast Color. Fast Color came out, I guess, in theaters in 2019, but I think I had a festival premiere in 2018.
Yeah. Barry Jenkins was the moderator at the world premiere.
Oh, cool. And it's directed by Julia Hart, and it stars Gugu Mbatha Raw, David Stratter.
Something wild just happened outside. I don't know what it was. I'm so sorry.
All right. Oh, no.
When I don't hear anything. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I hope everybody's okay.
Well, keep us updated.
That was wild. Around here, you hear a lot of gunshots and stuff, unfortunately, but that didn't sound like it. That sounded like a that sounded like a grenade or something. That was wild.
Okay.
Ooh.
David
We can edit that.
I think. Yeah, no, you're good.
He's in everything.
He is, yeah. Lorraine Toussaint, Christopher Denham, Sania Sidney, Jermaine Washington. That's about it, I think. And
Goo. I love her.
The synopsis is, after years in hiding, a woman is forced to go...
Ugh, I hate that.
A woman is forced to go on the run when her superhuman abilities are discovered. Years after having abandoned her family.
Just stop. Stop. The movie is so much better when you don't know that stuff.
Right. Chloe, I will say, though, I feel like I'm holding in a sneeze here. I need to finish.
Well, then mute yourself and do it.
No, that's
horrible. That's like, Also, to be fair, that was also just not super accurate. So, whatever.
Now, the big thing we should say, this is the director's follow-up to Miss Stevens, which we reviewed on the show last fall, I think. And
movie swap.
Is Chloe... Yeah, and Chloe, it was your favorite film of the decade on our best of show last year.
Yeah.
So big shoes to fill here.
This and Black Klansman, basically.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And If Beale Street Could Talk, # Barry Jenkins.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now, Chloe, you, I guess before choosing to review this, you had not seen it yet, right?
I couldn't do it. I was, oh my God. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I can't think of an appropriate analogy. Can you? Like,
no.
Mm-hmm. It's like how you leave forever the last, like, okay. It's how you say, okay, thank you so much. Like your birthday cake or something, right? Actually, this is a very good analogy. I don't know if you know this. You wouldn't, because this is very weird. But basically, my mom got me a certain birthday cake. No, it was not normal flavored. I'm sorry, Henry. No. I am a creamsicle girl all the way. So,
okay.
Creamsicle cake. You're welcome.
A real potato.
A real potato. So, anyway, so she get it, and then yes.
So the whole normal thing. So I rewatched.
You asked your
Zodiac.
Mom? Okay.
No. I rewatched Zodiac the other night.
You got the mind of a serial killer. That's what you're telling me.
No, there's a scene where Mark Ruffalo is asking the kids what did he look like, and the kids say normal, and he's like, normal. That may be where it's from. Me saying normal. I don't know.
Okay.
About a cake. That's how I describe it.
Okay.
That
doesn't make me feel any better.
No, but it rang a bell. I was like, is this where it started?
Am I the Zodiac killer? Am I Jake Gyllenhaal? Wow.
Yeah. Am I normal? You know?
Yes.
No. Well.
So,
anyhow, continue.
I don't even know why I'm telling this. Okay, so why am I telling this? Oh yes, how I feel about this movie. So basically, we all got stuff. So I'd have a little bit of cake on my birthday, but then I would wrap the rest up in tin foil, and periodically, whenever I went to my mom's house, which went to my mom's house, which isn't that often, take it out of the freezer, have a little bit, put it back, because it's my favorite cake. You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm just, every bite you take is another bite that's gone, which is a terrible way to look at life. But that's how I felt about this movie, because this movie is like there's only one bite of cake left. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to watch it.
Right.
Because I wouldn't have it anymore.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, how did it compare?
Wow. Better than any cake I ever had in my life. I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
Oh, my God. I watched it with my mom. Very emotional. Beautiful. Beautiful in every possible way. I mean, I'll let you go on this one because, I'm running on empty here, but actually, That's not true. I'll cut you off a bunch because I have so much to say about this. This movie also is so I haven't used my term in a while. That is my least favorite, but very apt often.
Pregnant?
This movie's very pregnant. Oh my God, it's about motherhood. Wow, this movie is very pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, actually, that is what inspired her to make it, or to write it after she had her first baby. She said, I get it.
Okay, and it is co-written as well as Miss Stevens by
Her
Jordan
hubby.
Horowitz, who did the theme for La La Land, apparently. I think he did
Really?
yeah.
Oh, that's right, because he was in the business. That's how she was a high school teacher, a la Miss Stevens, and then she wrote a script, and then her husband was in the business, so he kind of passed it along, and
Yeah,
she
there you
hates
go.
that that's her story when people ask, because she's like, because I'm a feminist, but that's just how it goes. But also, apparently, there's a really good resource called, do you know The Blacklist? The website, The Blacklist?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. You like pay a small, this is totally tangential, but that's what you say. I'm Henry, and I should say I'm tangential, but it's a website called The Blacklist, and there's like 2 levels, and it's pretty low fee, really. Like, obviously not accessible to everyone, unfortunately, but like quite fairly doable. But basically, there's 2 tiers, and you can put your script in, and it's like the real deal. Like, it'll be looked at by people, like scouting for like actual stuff. Like, Google, Miss Sloane was found through The Blacklist. That movie,
Okay.
that's a great movie. I love Google. So anyway, and then there's another tier where like professionals will give you notes and feedback and stuff. But anyway, that has nothing to do with anything, but a resource.
Yeah, I liked
You
Miss
don't
Stevens.
have to have
not
a husband who wrote a song for La La Land, is my point.
Right. Yeah, well, I liked Miss Stevens. Not. I didn't hold it as high as Chloe does,
Nobody
but
does.
I still thought it was quite an interesting indie film, and so I passed by this film on Hulu and Amazon a lot. I was always very curious about it because it seemed very interesting, but I had heard Chloe mention it from time to time, and so I was quite curious going into it. And overall, I thought it was solid. It's pregnant for sure. I thought that it's kind of in an age of big blockbuster superhero
Oh,
films.
you
It's
feel that
nice to see one.
refreshment? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nice to see one that is so subdued and quiet and not at all showy or action heavy. It's just very.
It's very feminine in like
It is.
Yeah.
It is for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as I was telling Chloe it, and I was reading an interview with Gugu and Bathara, there are some interesting nods to Westerns. Like there's some No Country for Old Men nods towards the beginning. And I thought that the homages in that way were kind of unexpected, especially dealing with this. I guess it's low sci-fi. It's not really heavy on the sci-fi elements, but it's got
Lo-fi.
some. Yeah, lo-fi. Yeah,
It's
there you
called
go.
magical realism, my dude. It's my favorite genre.
Yeah, I would say this is more. I'd say this is more sci-fi than magical
Absolutely
realism.
not.
Like I would like Dr. Parnassus is magical realism, whereas this I would say it's more sci-fi-ish.
What is the difference to you?
I don't even know how I would, but I got more of a.
To me, this is
I don't know,
Gail Garcia Marquez. This is magical realism 101 to me, from how I took it in. Especially because of all the like symbolism and stuff, which is a big factor for magical realism, or a big commonality in magical realism pieces is like the magic stuff represents, it allows you to access themes of reality.
Fair enough. And I did find, I thought by the end, especially the kind of ending discussion, I thought that was very impactful and there's a lot of interesting elements there. I did find certain parts in the middle to drag a little bit. I found I found parts of it underwritten and I just didn't ever really feel that close to it. I found it and not to say that was a big issue, but I found maybe speaking more so to the direction, I thought some conversations didn't flow very well. I thought it was like there are these big lags in between people talking at times.
Yeah, because it's tense.
I thought it was the opposite of tense, to be honest.
Henri, oh my God, it was that was a tense household. Oh my God, that was the whole point. They didn't. I know spoilers, I guess, but there is for a significant amount of the movie. There's no "I love yous." There's no touching between the characters. I don't know if you noticed. The characters they don't touch for the majority of the movie, so it is very tense, very isolated.
Yeah, and I
which
mean,
speaks to the bigger theme of the movie.
Yeah, and I see that for sure. It's just that there were times, not even just dealing with the household, there were just certain conversations that I didn't find flowed, not from it makes sense as to why there are pauses in between people talking, but I still found there was this kind of lag where I was just kind of waiting for people to speak, and I didn't really feel a suspense there. It was just like, I felt it was slightly inert at times, but not to say that was a big issue. It's just that every so often I found myself kind of phasing out a little bit, but it's still.
I didn't get that, but again, I like quiet. I like that's my jam. I thought of this as I can tell if I'm interrupting you because you froze, so I started talking. Oh, I guess I was.
You're fine. No, yeah, it's okay.
I said this is like my, self. What do I say? This is like the version of the assassination of Jesse James for the grown Chloe. Like that was my jam because movies like this don't get the time of day, but like this is really what I wanted in that 100%.
Okay. The movie kind of
obviously not plot wise.
Right. I don't know. Did you ever see that Jeff Nichols movie Midnight Special?
Yeah.
With Michael Shannon? Mm-hmm. It kind of reminded me a little bit of that, being this very lo-fi,
freaky deaky.
Yeah, which and not in a bad way. I thought it was just kind of it's one of these subdued sci-fi films or magical realism, whatever you want to call it, that goes very much under the radar, but still brings up some pretty interesting ideas. And I guess both of them have a bit of a, I guess more so Fast Color has more of a Western element, but
maybe it's just in New Mexico.
Yeah,
but, yeah.
But And I guess it does have the almost a three
generation
part storyline of where there's the cop, there's the scientist, and then there's the family, which is kind of reminiscent of films like No Country for Old Men, where it's this kind of chase around and trying to fill in the gaps and connect the dots.
Kind of.
And all that I thought was quite good. And but again, there just were times where I thought it dragged a little bit, but still a pretty cool, underrated film, I thought.
Yeah. I didn't, first of all, I thought it was like beautifully shot and everything, so I didn't really get bored. And one of my favorite.
It does look great. It looks great.
Yeah. And I think it sounds great too. Like it's something I loved about Miss Stevens as well, as the same kind of vibe. And I loved,
right.
They incorporate, again, they just kind of bring a lot of reality into it. Like Nina Simone and Lauryn Hill, I just think it's really cool. And I think it's really solid world building. It's almost like, it's almost like it's almost like the feminine whatever version of Interstellar, I think, actually, now that I think about it more and more.
Sure, yeah.
But Timothée Chalamet, but Miss Stevens says that. So anyway, but God, there's so much to it. I don't even know. Like, I will say, well, I think it's just solid. I think it's almost like one of those novels you read, and like when you're young or whatever, and like it sticks with you for like the rest of your life, and eventually you like give it to, some kid in your class or like your kid or something like that like,
right.
You tell them. And I just think it was really successful in everything it set out to do, almost for the same reasons I think Spike Lee stuff is so successful just because it's made in this kind of earnest, caring, kind place, and it doesn't shy away from the difficulties of life and everything. And it like we're talking about, superhero movies are often, like we talk about, like they just go around destroying like cities to like save everyone or whatever, right? But
quote unquote save everybody.
Yeah, exactly. But like, so this is kind of the antithetical real version of that. And of course you can go into all the college essay stuff about like, yeah, it's like cover your ears, Henry. Through history, like the white man has like gone to like save, like, and also like religious stuff too, like give the savages Jesus and that kind of thing like that, right? But what they're really doing is just trying to get them, resources. But that's beside the point.
Yeah.
But
wait, what?
Yeah. But anyway, but this movie's just so antithetical to all that. It's just like very healing because it just they have these powers, and a lot of it is about people forgetting that they're people who are often marginalized and put down and everything, forgetting that their gifts are very powerful if they use them, which can be hard to do because they're often obviously throughout history seen as a threat or just kept down
right.
to allow other people to stay up. But I think the beautiful thing about this movie is that it shows you, especially like Gugu Mbatha-Raw, she's running from, these, white men and everything. But also, to be fair, there's a lot of allyship in the movie. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Like the full picture, it's not helpful to categorize, obviously generalizations are never helpful. So it shows a full picture, I think. But in any case, she's running from people who want to keep her, oppressed,
contained.
Basically. Yeah. Or control her abilities, because they know better what to do with them, that kind of thing, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Which is also good because, I love a movie without a villain. This movie, everyone, or at least the villain thinks that, you can almost be like, well, like that kind of thing, right? But then she's also kind of like running from herself, obviously, that sounds so cliche, but it's true. Like the things, it's hard to face those things. And then once you do them, you give yourself the power back. So like, of course, the point is like, you can't help people pressing those before you, but hopefully kind of like every step, like I've said before, kind of like every generation does something for the next to help them move forward just a little bit more, which we see very clearly in this movie. But it's also just, I think, a really true, good message. But yeah, there's so much to it. Like, the biggest theme, I think, that's the most important, then I'll like stop with all the, gobbledygook, is like, I think it really does a great job of showing, not telling, kind of, that like, if you allow everyone to flourish and like help each other and that kind of thing, not live out of fear, but live out of, the common, looking for the common good and everything and understanding, then it benefits everyone, which this movie demonstrates in like a really, really real way. Like if you shut people down, then you're in turn shutting yourself down too. Like if you take someone else's hope, then that is going to, not that it should be the reason why, but it's just true that it also, it takes down your chance for the best possible, for a better future as well, because they are, you know what I mean? So this movie does a really good job of showing that, I think, in just like the realest way ever, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. And also one idea that I got, that in terms of dealing with these people who are in this very dangerous position, they're using, I guess, art, for lack of a better word, to kind of not escape from reality, but to help comfort themselves from the dangers of reality. And they're kind of creating something that helps them cope with the situation and trying to help them understand what's going on. And I thought ideas like that and what you were saying were very interesting. And so there's really a lot of stuff hidden underneath, as we've already touched on.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. I think like further than creating kind of like a form of art to comfort themselves, it's almost like, I think it's really the idea that you have your gifts, like you have your gifts and you keep them to yourself and they kind of bring you comfort, like you were saying, that kind of thing, and you see them and maybe the people close to you see them. But if it doesn't go past that because of how society sets everything up and everything like that, then there's a limitation to it, which makes it kind of inconsequential. I think that's what the movie shows really well. And like you can feel alone because that's, again, like we were talking about before, like the divide and conquer thing is just like a very true way of being. Like there's nothing worse than feeling isolated or alienated, which this movie touches on a lot, especially like I love the ending. But
yeah, I do too.
In any case, yeah, I think it's just the messages are not even the messages, just the story is really beautiful and it's eloquently told so that the messages therein do come across very well. And it's a very hopeful story, I think. And also, I think it's really cool that, like Julia Hart is like a white lady, right? And she wrote the script without. And I actually think this is like a really good thing to talk about right now, like the whole idea of like Blackout Tuesday that was a while ago, where it was just like white people like didn't talk or like not. It was like it was all confusing. That was like a whole thing with like the black square nonsense confusing. And everything like that. Yeah. I was like, well, black square, what the heck? Then your whole feature's gonna be a bunch of black squares. But anyway,
that was because that's what people were saying. It's like everyone was doing the black profile, but then giving the hashtag Black Lives Matter, and so they were filling up the space with just these black spots instead of doing the blackout thing, quote unquote, and then leaving it, and so that way the actually good information could be coming through, but instead it was being filled up with these
that's trash.
I posts think, of which, I mean, not to say that was intentional, but it
you never know, to be fair. But
it depends.
Anyway, but so like I think this movie shows there's a lot to it that I think is really good to take from, because again, different paths and important to keep, your culture is your culture and everything, but I think it shows kind of the best form of allyship and that kind of way, and the way to really grow successfully is to grow together. So like, yes, there definitely, of course, should be places for like, quote unquote, like black movies, that kind of thing, right? Like, as they say, that kind of deal. But also like this movie, Julia Hart wrote it without having, she knew the characters' names, Ruth and Lila and Bo. And Ruth and Lila, actually, like Lila's my Hebrew name, so that's sick.
Okay.
And Ruth was, Queen Ruth is one of the most important figures in Jewish history. She is the mother of David, and she was black. So that's a fun little, it's almost like a foreshadowing for them because Julia Hart wrote it with like not particularly anything in mind. But she's so dope. She's so cool. Like if you listen to her, you either love her or hate her. I love her, of course, but she's definitely got that really cool high school teacher energy to her, where she just couldn't give a crap. But
right.
But also because she cares a lot. You know what I mean? Yes. So anyway, but so she didn't write it particularly. But then she and her husband / co-writer watched Beyond the Lights, which that movie's wild. But anyway, I love Googling anything she does. She's like, that. She's like one of my low-key favorites.
Oh, yeah, she's great.
Oh, she's so good. But so we watched that and they were like, oh, well, we have to get, like, she's, So then Julia Hart rewrote the script with her in mind and then sent it to her. She said, yes, whatever. And then everyone else became attached. So the point that I'm making there is the beauty in good storytelling is that the themes, what you're doing resonates with everyone in whatever way, right? So initially it didn't have there's obviously a lot of symbolism I think that can be taken as far as African American history, as it were, like with the rope around her wrist and everything. But that's what I'm saying. Like that just builds because that was in the script before she knew it was going to be about, an African American family. So, but then of course they paid more attention to that because those are the characters. But what I really appreciate about the movie as well is that, it's like we talk about, like any kind of a marginalized or not accepted, particularly by Hollywood, like, I don't know, character group people. It's like, oh, that's what their story's about, right? But so this movie, it's not. It kind of just pays a lot of respect to Black women in America, but also again another good thing about magical realism, it just expands because it's not where it started. Like that's what makes it so powerful, I think, in a lot of ways, just because it shows the power of collaboration and the building up. I'm getting all meta and political and a college essay, but here we are. But
that's okay.
The point is, if I can recall, maybe what I'm talking about is just that, like, it's just. I don't know what I was saying, but you get the idea, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's great.
Although, you're slightly different, like while even though there weren't a ton of standout memorable scenes to me, leaving or even now having watched it a few days ago, the ideas really stick with me more than I thought they would when it finished. And that, for me, that kind of compensates for not having a ton of standout scenes because I think the ideas there are so impactful.
Yeah.
And which, that's fine. If you accomplish one of those things, that's great on its own. And so like, I thought that
I did have a lot of standout scenes, honestly.
Really?
Just because it's like my type of movie.
Yeah, sure.
Like when she's looking at
I love subdued films like this as well, but yeah, it's I don't know where I'm going here, but I thought it was quite good.
I said join the club.
Oh,
you're welcome. Your letter for Hogwarts will be coming any day now, but yeah. Oh my gosh, I just thought again they didn't. I really don't like when. What comes through to me, as we've talked about, when things are like over the top or whatever in your face, is like I think they don't respect the reality enough to think it worthy of a story. So then they put all this stuff on top of it, make it, and I think it does a disrespect to the themes they're portraying. So that's what I really appreciate, the restraint and like the beauty and simplicity in real life in this is just. I think everyone collectively was there for a reason, telling a story in particular. And again, that beauty just kind of shows through in and of itself. And I think it's, And I thought the cinematography was amazing.
Yeah, it does look very good.
Yeah. And I just love it. It's also just my favorite idea. Oh my God. Seeing the diner from Miss Stevens, that was exciting for me. But anyway.
I think, and now I could be wrong, but even how they shot it, it looked like the hotel or motel that they were at the beginning was the same exact one in No Country for Old Men. It had the same pool outline. It had the same pool outline.
Yeah.
The same look of which it's not saying that.
You know better than I.
But it looked like the exact same one, which is interesting.
Could be. Like that pool. I'm telling you. That pool that was in Resistance is in every freaking movie, that empty pool.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I just love it. Oh my God. Now, I will say, so they didn't have a lot of time. Oh, there's one. Let me get into the tea real quick. So she was, so I watched the thing with Barry Jenkins, and she got fiery. If you have time, I recommend you watch it because...
Wait, who did? Julia Hart or Gugu and Bath? Okay.
Julia Hart, yeah. Because they were talking, somebody said something about, like, how do I... Like, I've seen this movie 3 times. How do I get people to like, how did people find out about it kind of thing, right? And she was like, that is a great question. She was like, not to be like that. No one gave us any money for this movie. She was saying that she was like, first I just like really have to thank Lionsgate and everything for just making the movie because, and she was like, she said like, I'm gonna get in trouble for having said all that. But what she said was that literally they went to basically every indie movie production company, like every, and they all passed, like every single one passed. And what happened was basically at every place, there were people who worked there who either, she said, like people of color or whatever, even some white men kind of thing, like somebody in the room was like very passionate about it and everything. And I was like, okay, yes. But then when it came to the final decision, all those executives look exactly the same, basically, right? And they all said basically like, I don't know who this movie's for, was the line she kept hearing. She's like, they were like, apparently they were like, we gotta, like, we're passing because, like, how do we market this? Like, who's this movie even for? And it's just because it's not for them, particularly, right? Yeah. It's not that it can't be, obviously, like, but the point is, the main character is not someone that looks just like them, kind of thing, right? Which has been the mindset as far as what's necessary for so long, which is, ridiculous, I think. But so I thought that was so interesting that she talked about that, and she was like, I'm getting in trouble for saying that, but this is just the truth. Yeah. And it's so true. Like, this movie got no press, no cover, and it's so good. I mean, it's, to me anyway. And like,
no, I
powerhouse acting, like,
yeah, even though I didn't love it as much as you did, it's still very deserving of more press than it got, for sure.
She's so funny.
Like, there are a lot of way worse
That's what she said. It was hilarious. She said that on stage. She said, and there were a bunch of terrible movies. I'm like, she's my vibe. You feel me?
Yeah, but I am glad it's on 2 streaming services. I don't know how many people are watching it, but I'm glad it has a way for people to easily watch it.
Yeah. And again, I'm not telling you to watch it so they're like, I'm not giving myself a pat on the back for watching a movie with some black ladies in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not by any means the point of this movie. The point is, like, it should be normal. It shouldn't be, people shouldn't consider it like community service hours to watch movies about marginalized people and everything like that, And it's not even what defines them. It's what people try to have define them in a lot of ways. Like, again, it's not intentional, which again is the truth and good storytelling. It just comes by honestly because it wasn't written about, Black Americans originally, but like the whole stuff with the police and everything, like, obviously is there. Like, you see truth in art when it's good art. So it's, that kind of thing. But yeah, everyone should watch it. Like, I think it's just like a solid, really good, like, indie style, but very well put together, I mean, the acting is crazy, and the visuals, I think, are really good, and, the story solid. It's not like a think piece. It's also a really good movie, like Spike Lee's stuff,
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And it's very original, especially in this day and age. Very original concepts and everything. Oh, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Also, like you were saying, how you thought it wasn't as deep or what, not deep, but like the characters weren't maybe as rounded out and everything as would have made it the most successful. Well, so apparently they had a really, really, really short time to write it for whatever reason. Like, you know how that stuff works, I guess. Mm-hmm. So it all happened in less than a year, which is kind of crazy. So from start to finish. But I'm pretty sure, nothing's perfect. Amazon is making it into a TV series.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're writing it still, so it's gonna be really good, I think. And
nice.
I wish the cast was the same, but I doubt it. But I wish. But yeah, so that should be good. You get to delve into everything a little more. But I love the movie,
I
so agree. Can't go wrong, I guess, for me. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's kind of cool.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, out of 5, it's a heavy 4 for me.
Okay, hear me out. So, in this
Alrighty.
moment, you're asleep, okay? Sleep. And
Okay.
it's all just like black, right? But you know how you think you're awake when you're asleep?
Yeah.
So you're in that mood and you're not moving, but somehow you're kind of zooming into this space and it's all black, right? But like very dimensional clearly. You know what I mean?
Okay. Sure.
And just out of nowhere, just floating there. And you get kind of closer and closer. And there's no light, but somehow, and it doesn't look like it's lit up, but just you can see it very clearly. You know what I mean? In all the blackness, in all the darkness, it's a snow globe, right? And it's kind of levitating in air. And it's just filled with rainbow colored, very rich colored glitters. And they're just kind of spinning and they're all over. Did you ever know, did you see those balls when you were little, those clear plastic balls and they had water or some kind of, liquid, clear liquid and like sparkles in it?
Maybe.
No,
Again,
you wouldn't know.
I can't
that's right.
I can't remember.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you an alien? I'm wondering about your
all blur.
history now. You're giving me a
the
little
Zodiac.
Kylex Y moment over here, not knowing. Yes, but that's what it is anyway.
I try to. I think I just tried to block it out
Okay, that's sad. I don't like that.
because I didn't love my early years. So I not to say it was terrible,
Oh man.
but I tried to block that stuff out.
Okay.
There you go.
Well,
Maybe a
that's for
story for
after
another
the
time.
podcast, I guess. Yes, I had quite the early life experience.
I'm sure.
As we've, is my neck collar getting a little tighter here?
Maybe.
It's a beautiful, wonderful movie, and it was very nice to watch it with my mama.
Yeah, I bet so.
Very special.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on.
10,000 stars. What'd you give it?
Yeah, I gave it a heavy 4.
Oh, come on, Henry. Henry, give me a little 0.25 at least over here.
It's a 4.25.
Thank you. Give me a little.
And
give me a little.
the thing is,
0.50. Give me a little.
and also with this kind of movie,
it's
I
gonna be
think
better on
you'll
rewatch. Trust me.
Exactly. I agree.
Better
and
on
so I think
rewatch.
and I will give it a rewatch, and so I think it could go up. It's one of those movies that improves with age,
and that
if
is
you will.
that is enough. That's enough said. I think. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, well
We got some pregnant movies this week.
maybe. I guess we can. We're running pretty long already, so maybe.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Oh my god.
No, it's. I'm not saying for me. I'm saying
no,
more.
I am. Oh god.
Oh, Chloe, never ever be sorry
Oh,
for anything.
Henry.
I'm loving it.
I'm all over the place, Henry. I'm not going to remember this tomorrow. I'm going to say, did I talk to Henry? Oh, my loss. What the heck? Oh my God.
Hey, I probably won't remember it either. So, considering my track history.
Henry, I can't remember you. I feel terrible. I can't remember your middle name. I have a guess. But
Jackson
it's wrong.
Gordon.
Well, no wonder I can't remember.
Yes.
JGL over here. Okay. JGH,
Yes.
I know. HGG, JGH.
HJGF.
Oh, what'd I say? Whatever. Let's keep going.
You said my last name was Henry, but
Oh, yeah. No, you know why, actually? Because I always get stuck. Not stuck, but like what comes to me more bold than the rest is the H in your last name.
Oh, that's right.
Because
Yeah.
it's weird. Not in a terrible way. You know, my middle name's Schleifer.
No.
Talk about, come on, that's a mouthful.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get on a little bit of news. You want to touch on Bill and Ted Face the Music?
No.
Yeah.
You do the honors.
Well, now, so
I
it's
couldn't give
the
a crap.
third. It's I don't care much either.
Also looks bad.
It's the third Bill and Ted film with Keanu Reeves, and what's the other guy? I can't remember his name.
The other one, Ted.
Ted coming back, and it reminded me a lot of the Ghostbusters reboot, the look and the feel of it.
Really?
Yeah, I got not really in a good way. Now, I think people, not to say it's a new discovery, I think people just accept Keanu Reeves for not being amazing.
Yeah.
Which I thought he looks and I don't mean to say this in a really bad way because I think it's entertaining. His performance was not good at all in the trailer, but I want to see it for that.
Gotcha.
You know? I'm not a big Bill and Ted fan. That's not one of the Keanu Reeves films that I really cling to, but we'll see. But that comes out later this year. Yeah. And also the Oscars got pushed back 2 months next year. So instead of, I think, February, it's going to be in April of 2021.
Yes. What day does it usually come out of the week? Do we know? Is that a thing?
Sunday, usually.
Come on. Shoot. It's going to be the day after my birthday. I could have had an Oscar-themed birthday party. And the whole thing would have been very confusing because we all know I got lots of cognitive. I love famous people. I don't love the Oscars.
Yeah.
Shoot. Just don't do it. It's the next day, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Let me do it. My God. Love it. Okay, I'm plumped.
Yeah. You're plumped?
Pumped.
Is that what you said? Oh, pumped. I think you said I'm plumped.
Okay.
Which, I mean, hey, I guess.
I'm wearing plum color.
You are. And it looks great, Chloe.
Thank you, Henry.
Yeah. And next, so Mulan is going to be, I guess, going to be the first big blockbuster to come out in theaters.
They would.
Yeah, which is going to be July 24th. And then they delayed Tenet, which was supposed to be that week, to July 31st. And then...
That's it?
Yes, for right now. I could see it changing again. And then
People
Wonder Woman, which was...
there.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 1984, which was supposed to come out, I guess around this time, probably.
Coming out
now
2084.
Yeah, it's going to be...
That was the only funny thing I did the whole episode. That wasn't even that funny.
Yeah, it was supposed to premiere on June 5th. Now it will be on October 2nd.
Okay.
And so a few big delays, but nothing really that crazy.
They better push Tenet back. I'm going to be mad if other people get to see it in theaters just because they're socially irresponsible.
Yeah.
And I'm over here. But that's life, isn't it? Still better to be over here.
Yeah. Also, I guess we can touch on Live PD and Cops. Both are canceled. And now,
what
Chloe,
did I tell you, Henry? What have I always said? Reality TV ruined this. It didn't,
Chloe,
country started ruined, but you take my point.
In a way, I'm sad because I remember Sam talking about on the show back in, I guess, he watches Live PD.
Disgusting. I think his family does. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I freaking hate that stuff. That stuff, like I said, I'm so happy that is the case. I think it's disgusting. I think society revels in just the worst parts of our human nature and current situation, if not human nature, society, what we hold. Oh my God. Kardashians and filming people getting arrested and shot or whatever. Oh my, as entertainment, that is some Coliseum BS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And also one thing.
That's
I forgot.
Best thing that's happened all year.
Yeah. Black Widow is moved to November 6th. So that's another big shift of time. So, but don't worry, Chloe, you're still going to get to see it. Don't worry.
Phew.
And
or should
then
I say
also
pew. That works on so many levels. Oh my God. I love that.
Yeah. David Fincher's film, which is called Mank, which is about the screenwriter for
I didn't even never hear about this.
Citizen Kane.
Okay.
Is supposed to come out in October via Netflix.
Oh, I wonder if our buddy's going to watch that. Whoever wrote into us.
Yeah. And apparently it's a passion project for him because
eating dirt? Anything but dirt? I don't remember. Keep going.
Dirt turns into, I think it was. I don't know what this is going to turn into. We'll have to see. But
nice.
Apparently this is a passion project for Fincher because his late father wrote the script for this before he passed away in 2003. And so I guess it's been a long time project for him. And from IndieWire here, there's a producer that says Fincher's new film feels like a 1930s movie. It's an incredible piece.
Oh.
And the score is being done by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross.
Come on. Dang.
So that should be quite something. I'm curious to see. And it's in black and white. So that'll be quite something to see. But Chloe,
they lost
any other...
me there a little bit, to be honest. You know how I am with that, but we'll see.
Yeah. Any other news you want to touch on?
No.
All right. Well, I guess we can move on to our listener question. So the filmbudspodcast@gmail.com is where you can reach us at.
Yeah.
Also Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Filmbuds or at Filmbuds. So if you haven't followed us there yet, please do.
Yeah. Show up at Henry's house.
Join
whatever.
the club. Yeah. And the one we have this week was via Twitter. This is from You Are a Lady. So
I like that. I like that. You are.
And they say, Dear Henry and Chloe.
Hello.
How, if at all, has your outlook changed on Film Buds over the years? Do you feel more confident, less, or does something else in particular stick out to you after having done it since 2017?
Ooh.
Any thoughts, broad or otherwise, are appreciated. From You Are a Lady.
Oh, thank you. You are a lady. Oh my word, that's so nice.
Yes. Chloe?
I wouldn't say I'm more confident. I say I'm getting too comfortable, losing my mind a little bit. Just
we're getting more comfortable, not more confident.
Yes, that's what Braden was for. He was, he held down the fort. But I don't know, Henry, because the thing is, our friendship is directly like braided, intertwined.
Yes.
With the pod, because it was the first time we ever talked was during the podcast.
Yes.
So, like, oh my word, just fond. It's crazy that we've been doing it for so long. It's crazy we haven't been friends for so long. Oh my word.
Well, and actually, here, what's the day here? What's the 15th? I think we're actually coming up on not your debut, but I think the
mine was July. I think it was during summer.
Film Buds. Let me do a quick little searchy here. Everybody, stay with me.
Oh yeah.
The first episode came out on June 21st, 2017.
Oh.
So we're coming up to the 3-year
anniversary.
3-year anniversary.
Whoa. Okay.
So crazy. And then yours comes up in July.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That'll be Chloe special. I get to pick both the movies. I don't already.
No. And check out, if you haven't yet, the 2-year anniversary show we did last year with a bunch of fun clips. Yeah.
I don't know. You should answer because it's your podcast.
Oh, Chloe.
Oh, Henry.
This is our show.
Oh, Henri.
That's one thing we need to get out on the table.
I'm here to party. It's your.
This is Chloe. Chloe, you've been here every step of the way.
Even with when I couldn't take any steps. I showed up on some.
Oh, that's true.
I showed up with my busted leg. Oh my god.
For a second, I thought you were talking about being a baby, but I
did just learn how to ride a bike, so.
That's true. I don't know if my outlook has changed. I'd say I've become less and less affected if people don't like the show.
But also, please rate us 5 stars. Thank you so much.
Please do. And so I think at first I was worried, but becoming more confident in our style, I tend to not really care if people don't like it. But at the same time,
I felt so guilty when I got us our first 1-star review. Because they didn't like my bedpan story. That's gold.
That's messed up.
That's comedic gold.
Yeah. I hope people like the show. Yeah. Keep listening. But also, if someone doesn't like it outwardly,
because we like making people happy.
Yeah, I'm not really concerned. So I don't know if our outlook. It's Chloe. We're still just 2 people in our houses doing the show. It's not like we're in some big studio or something. So
and usually it's one house. So we've really expanded operations.
Yes, we've gone to 2.
Yeah, wow.
And sometimes 3 with
we
with
also
guests.
started in a movie theater. So if anything, we've really downgraded.
That's true. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we used to shoot in the Chelsea Theater here in North Carolina, and
but now
it is
we got
crazy.
A cat
One thing
sometimes, so.
Yeah, one thing I will say that's cool is I recently did go back and listen to a few minutes of our first episode.
Yes.
And even talking about the sound quality is crazy. Just
well,
the
that's because
development
you
over.
worked so hard.
Oh, well, thank you. And just I think, I mean, I don't know if our personalities have really changed, but,
I mean,
but you know,
if anything, again, I think we've really downgraded.
yes, that's true. We've probably gotten worse.
I gotta meet some more famous people. Dang.
Yeah. But yeah, you are a lady.
I genuinely thought you were talking to me. Genuinely.
Well, you are a lady.
That is funny. I like your username. I get it now. It's a fun little, yes.
Yes.
It's a little, it's like a Christmas cracker of a username.
Right. But yeah, I don't know if our
joke inside.
Yeah, I don't know if the outlook has really changed. Not that that's bad. I mean,
I
it's
think
still
it's
just
good.
Yeah, we're still just doing the show how we want to do it, and
just chatting. We still like each other.
Yeah, just chatting.
That's good.
That's the fun stuff, the good stuff.
Yeah. I still do the same annoying things, like putting my phone too close to the mic that I did on, day uno. So,
Yeah,
we're just Jenny from the block.
I don't have my seltzer waters as I usually do because of quarantine. I just haven't been buying them as much, but
that is so
hopefully that will
confusing to
change. Yes.
You can pick up from Weaver Street.
Oh, we do. It's just I never think to get them.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
When this is all over, Henry, I'm going to find from the Durham Rescue Mission or something. I'm going to find a Razor scooter for you, and I'll get my little lemon, and we can pretend that we are childhood best friends.
Okay. I will say though.
Yeah.
Not that wouldn't be very flattering and very kind and
you can
generous
do it on your
of you.
knees, dummy.
But also, even though I did scoot,
yeah,
I was not a big scooter.
Okay.
Or scootee. I don't know what the term would be.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think it's
if
scooter.
You were to,
you're the one scooting. Oh, maybe you
Okay.
are the scootee. Ooh.
Yes.
Right into the filmbuds at podcast.com and let us know.
Yes. If someone were to buy something
egg.
from my childhood, it wouldn't be the scooter.
Okay.
That would not be my first pick. But the sad thing is, I have no idea what it would be because I can't remember. So there you go.
That's one thing. You've become more and more interesting to me over time. You never run out of.
As are you, Chloe. I thought at first you were very interesting, but I learn new stuff every day. Like you saw yourself on TV that one time
during a hurricane. That was sick. Well, to be fair, I did not see myself. I couldn't be in two places at once.
You saw the house that you were living in.
Yes. Other people saw me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's something to unpack. Whew.
Call us Tenet over here.
A lot of layers there.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm just so grateful. So much fun, Henry.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very grateful again. Like sorry, I cut you off, but what's new? That's part of the show too now, I guess. But like seeing movies that I wouldn't have seen is like dope.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chloe, I probably would not have seen Miss Stevens if it weren't for you. I hadn't heard of
That's
it.
That's horrible to hear.
So.
That makes me cry.
I know. I'm sorry about that.
Wow. Thank God we're not in that universe.
Yeah. Also, a big thanks to your sister Gemma because if it weren't for her introducing you to me, we wouldn't be here.
Yo, thanks to our moms for having us. Because if not, then who knows what your lady would be up to?
Yeah, and thank you to their parents too. That's cool.
Absolutely, I love their parents.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I can't wait.
I hope that answers your question.
I don't know for what, but I can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, again, the Filmbuds podcast at gmail.com is where you can reach us at. Chloe, unless there's anything else you want to, in particular, you want to mention.
Henry,
I don't want to cut you off.
Best.
You're the best.
You don't want to cut me off. That's a joke I never heard before.
No. Yeah. Oh, true.
I'm powerful.
Yes.
I have the ability to talk I'm like, I got some gilly weed, so I never need to take any. I can breathe I can talk underwater. Oh my word.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Cool.
If you need some gilly
weed,
weed, go to our website. You might not find it, but there'll be some other stuff that's cool there.
Yeah.
If you get a shirt or something, all the money goes to that. Oh, we're not done. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, no, you're fine. We can end off with our picks of the week.
I forgot about picks of the week. I'm on the last episode of True Detective. Wow.
Ooh.
Season 3 is incredible.
Yeah?
Oh my God. His performance.
I want to watch it.
Nobody should ever get another Emmy ever again. Every year they should just send one to Mahershala Ali. Every year. Say, oh, did you forget? Oh, but Matthew McConaughey every 4 years, like a little... Every Groundhog Day or something, if the little groundhog comes out, pop one over to Matthew McConaughey. But other than that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as I've said at some point before, Mahershala Ali's performance in Moonlight is one of my favorite performances of all time.
He's underrated.
He's in it for so little, but he's incredible in it.
He's underrated.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Anything else for you, Chloe?
Yes. I've been watching Insecure. I tried it a long time ago, and I didn't like the first episode, but as things go, after the first episode is good, so.
Okay.
Now I'm almost done.
Nice.
Team Lawrence, Team Molly, thank you, good night. It's properly good. I'm not paying it the respect it deserves, but we'll get into it, because foreshadowing, we'll talk about Issa Rae.
Okay, cool.
Won't we?
Oh, we will.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Big time talk.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm doing a little foreshadowing.
I like it, Chloe.
Okay.
That's new for you.
Oh, yeah. Usually I'm not referring to anything at all.
There you go. We're making steps.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, well, I have a couple things. I got around to seeing the classic film.
Let me know.
Your Highness.
Oh,
Chloe, have you seen this?
Got all my Jews in it.
Yeah, directed by David Gordon Green, who is one of the strangest filmmakers as to what he chooses. He did Stronger, the Halloween reboot, Pineapple Express.
Yeah. He goes where the wind
Prince
blows.
Avalanche. Say again?
He goes where the wind blows.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He did Prince Avalanche? Shoot.
He did.
What a guy. Wild.
And this stars James Franco, Danny McBride, and is written by Danny
North
McBride.
Carolina, whatever. He's from here.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah, and Natalie Portman. And this is a medieval satire comedy. Yeah, and I think I've seen discussions about it or articles about it where it's considered to be one of the worst comedies of all time.
Uh-huh.
And so, of course, I had to watch it to see for myself.
Yes.
And I actually did not. It's not great.
Not terrible.
But it's not horrible by any means. It's basically Pineapple Express or the writing for Pineapple Express, but in
medieval times. People are just salty. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That said,
it's
I really like Green Hornet. So
really okay.
We've been over that.
Hot take.
I don't hate Green Hornet. I don't understand all but I haven't watched it since then. But I still don't get it. So whatever.
Right. But it's definitely got some laughs. It's very stupid and very absurdist. And so that's going to either work for you
or not,
or really not at all.
I'll probably like it.
Yeah. And a lot of the performances like James Franco and Natalie Portman are very, I don't know what the right word would be. They're like
they're having fun.
It's like stilted, but not really in a bad way for the movie. Like it works. So ridiculous that you aren't really upset about it.
Got it.
But still by the end, not an amazing movie, but it's all right.
Who's the other lady?
I had a laugh.
Shoot.
I don't know.
I remember that I was really excited. Naturally, I was very excited about it at the time, but I couldn't go see it. So
yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
And as I said, I rewatched the Disaster.
Zooey Deschanel, right? Yeah.
What's up?
Zooey Deschanel.
Oh yeah,
it's weird the things you remember.
Yeah. And as I said, I rewatched Zodiac, which is still amazing. And for being a movie about a serial killer,
How fun.
It sounds so strange, but it's such a watchable movie.
Yeah, it
like
is.
there are some very dark moments in it for sure that are very disturbing, but at the same time, it's still somehow so entertaining.
Yeah.
And which is not very easy to do, especially with about 2 hours of the film being devoted to just like meticulous, research and all that. And the performances are great. It's a very funny movie. Again, strange to say, but it's true. And
I don't know how I
very
feel
well
about
directed. Yeah, very well directed. And I guess this was the last Fincher film before he switched over to Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. And so the score is not what you would expect. But still, I mean, for the movie, it works. And so that's on Netflix if you haven't checked it out yet. And that might be about it. I hate to say it, I've just been watching more Columbo. That's
Hey, you know what? You do you.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that about does it. What a time, as always, Chloe.
What a time. What a time.
Now, next week, I think we've kind of decided, so we're going to be doing a three film show.
Oh, yeah.
We have a review of
Ripple.
Knives Out, which was just put on Amazon Prime, as well as a review of Knives and Skin, which is a Hulu or
it's a Chloe stumble upon. That's what we call it.
Yeah, a psychological thriller that's on Hulu right now. And then also a review of The Photograph with Issa Rae and Lakeith Stanfield. So look for that next week. That should be a great
That's
time.
Gonna be a
lot of good
show.
for sure. And
I'm excited. I don't think anyone is. I think about 3 people, and they're all moms of people in the movie have seen Knives and Skin. So,
yeah, I had not heard of the film, so I'm, as always, Chloe, I'm glad you brought it up.
well, we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. I haven't seen it yet, so but yeah, keep an eye out for that. And Chloe, it's great to see you. I miss you. I wish we, it's.
I know.
It's tough these days being isolated, but it's for the
so
best,
lucky.
of course.
So lucky to be able to be isolated. So
exactly, yeah.
Gratitude abounds.
Yeah.
And I got cats, so that's great.
Yeah. Well, Chloe, anything else you want to mention?
No. Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe, please.
Give yourself some time,
Give yourself some time
to enjoy some life,
Enjoy some time, or enjoy your life.
If you deplete, then you can't help anyone anymore. So that's important.
Yeah.
And watch some movies.
Yeah, watch some flicks.
Yeah.
Some cinema.
Mm-hmm. all the things that this podcast is not called. Yes. Watch some films.
Yeah.
Buddies.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
All right. Well, we hope that you enjoyed the show.
A 4,968,647,367,800,009 as much as we did. I'm very mad at myself for starting in the trillions. That was a mistake and an accident. That was hard on my brain.
A setup for disaster.
But I did it. So let that be a lesson to you. I just learned how to ride a bike.
There you go. And we wish you the absolute best of luck with that. So, all right. We'll see you next time.
Bye.